team. All right, so let's dive into what we're doing today. So today we're going to be working on discussion questions. Very excited. This is going to be a whole thing. We're going to use these the next time we're in our chat together. It's going to be great. So there's a specific way that we want you to do this, though, so I'm going to explain in just a second. And that's all we're doing today. You don't have to worry about anything else, okay? So you're going to write 15 questions about our book. You're not going to do it on Loose Leaf, though. There's just an assignment space for you in iLearn. So let me show you what that looks like, okay? So when you go into your iLearn, you're going to notice there's two documents in the assignment. So there's this one, which is where you're going to write your actual questions. It's called 1.17 Hot Talk Questions. And then there's also this one, which is called Hot Talk Stems. And these are your sentence starters that you can use, okay? So we're going for higher level questions. We don't want basic stuff like how many siblings does Charlie have? What's Sam's stepbrother's name? That's Patrick. We don't want that really, how old is Charlie? We don't want any of that kind of basic stuff. If I see that stuff, I'm not going to give you points. We want deeper thinking questions. So that's why we're using these sentence starters, and we're going to use 15. Okay, and you can use a sentence starter more than once. So I'm going to write a couple of questions and show you how to do that. So when I'm looking at this sentence starter, one of the things that's interesting to me that I'm wondering is like, what does blank's realization about blank reveal? So that makes me think about like Charlie liking Sam. So that's going to be my first question. So what does Charlie's realization that he likes Sam reveal? Okay, great. And then I'm going to do my second one. So let me go back to my Hot Talk Stems. Let me see. Oh, well, this one really sticks out to me. Now that you know blank, what do you think about blank? Well, that makes me think about Brad and Patrick, right? So now that you know Brad and Patrick are gay and in a secret relationship, what do you think? Okay, cool. Now I want to show you how to go back and use the same sentence starter again, but for a different question. So I'm going to use this first one. What does blank's realization about blank reveal? So I'm going to put, what does, let me think, because there's a few. So Charlie realizes that Sam really cares about him from the Christmas present. He realizes that Patrick is gay, but I don't want to keep talking about that all the time, even though it's important. He realizes that the other friends in the friend group, like, didn't really think about him during Christmas. Like, they weren't really thinking about him. Oh, and that makes me think of, he has that moment where he says that, like, Patrick and Sam just know, and that's all you can ask from a friend. So I think that's what I'm going to ask about. So what does Charlie's realization that Patrick and Sam are truly his friends reveal? Awesome. So then I'm going to keep going like that until I've got all 15, and then I'm going to submit it.